Well, hi everybody. Like I said, yes, we're doing a lot of repeat on recipes that I wasn't happy how some of them came out. Today I'm making griddle cakes. I've done it before, but wasn't happy particularly how they came out. So what I want to do now is I want to grab my sifter. I always forget to grab my sifter, and that's part of the problem why certain things just don't want to come out. We're going to sift a cup of flour into the bowl. This is all made natural ingredients, griddle cakes. Saturday morning was the best day that Mom makes homemade griddle cakes. And she used to make a lot of pancakes, called pancakes, griddle cakes. You know, it's the same thing. We always had it on a Saturday morning. So these are going to be called Saturday morning pancakes. This is going to be redone again. One thing you always have to make sure is when it calls me to sift something, you must sift it at all times. Now the next thing is I want to add in my sugar. I'm now adding in 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. I want to make sure my spoon is clean. It's very important to keep it clean, but you want to put it in, you don't want to mix anything together. Okay, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. 1. You don't want to overcook it, you don't want to undercook pancakes. I'm now adding in baking powder. I'm adding in, okay, what are we adding in? We're adding in 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We want to make sure this is done right or it's not going to come out. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I want to make sure I'm reading this right. Yes, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Same thing as the sugar's tablespoon. This is baking powder. 1. 2. This is the dry. Okay. Right, just always double check so it comes out. Now we're going to mix this together. Make sure the spoon is bone dry because we don't want to mix anything in here. When you make a mistake with something, you have to always find out what the mistake is and not do the same thing again. Okay, let's move the sugar and the baking powder off, and then we're going to go to the wet. I'm going to call these Saturday morning pancakes. I'm now adding in 1 cup of milk and 1 egg. Your mom always made pancakes, especially in the winter, on a Saturday morning when we didn't have school. 1 egg and 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. This is going to make it so delicious and so yummy. Oh. Now we're going to mix this together. I'm going to add in 1 more little ingredient. That's going to really make it taste good. I'm going to add in about a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. Your Saturday morning pancakes was the day that Mom used to make wonderful homemade griddle cakes. Always in the winter time. Always. We're going to mix this together. Everything mixed together. And I already test the griddle. Now one thing with your griddle, this is very important to always check the griddle. If it does that, it's about ready. You can pull it down a notch because we don't want to have burnt pancakes. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to put it here on the griddle. 1. And we're going to let this cook. When it starts bubbling, then you turn it over. And you cook it for about another minute. Okay, about a minute. See how beautiful this color is. This is the color you want. You don't want it to be black. You don't want it to be. We're going to let it go. Well, not quite done yet. Just about another 30 seconds, and we're going to pull it off. And you're going to see pancakes that should be made the right way. Like I said, this is called Repeat Recipe Week. Like I said, we do recipes I really wasn't happy with. This is one of them. I wasn't really thrilled with this one. And this one's a lot better. You can see how beautiful it is. It's at the right temperature. You want to make sure your oven is never too high when you make griddle cakes, or you'll have burnt pancakes. If it's too low, you'll get raw pancakes. Okay, we're going to take this off right now. And watch what we're going to do with this. We're going to make all the difference in the world with this stack of pancakes. People like a little butter on top. Just a little drop of unsalted butter, just a little bit. Not everybody, but some people do. Okay. Now, what we're going to do now is I'm going to douse this with maple syrup. Okay. I know my daughter wants a cup without maple syrup. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to douse these with maple syrup. And this is what pancakes are supposed to look like. You have a little bit of unsalted butter on top of it. You can stock them up like this if you want. And you have delicious, wonderful homemade pancakes. From Deborah at Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day and please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.